One day, I was running very fast at the time of sunrise. More than 100 horses were running besides me. What the twist is, I'm also a horse. I spent all the day very happily by going wherever I wished and ate favorite fruits. Being very tired, at night I fell asleep on grass. When I woke up suddenly, noticed that I was on my bed in my room as a human. The dream I got on that day was very realistic than the real. What the doubt I got immediately is, am I a human or a horse? Am I dreamt that I am living like a horse being a human? Or being a horse, am I dreaming that I am living like a human? I have decided then to do a special episode based on that. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. There are many theories which would explain that human race is not the real. Whatever we see, hear and feel is not the real and we are living in an illusion. Today, I am going to discuss the high-end concepts. If you do not understand the concept when you watch this video for the first time, watch once again because this is very interesting video. Can you say that your present life is 100% the real one? Do you know that our Earth is revolving around the Sun in the same orbit since 4.5 crores years? If our Earth moves 4 feet distance towards the Sun from that orbit, not even a single drop of water can be seen on this Earth as everything will be evaporated. If the Earth moves 4 feet distance away from the Sun, including us, everything on Earth will be frozen. How is this big Earth revolving perfectly around without displacing even a millimeter? Do you ever had this doubt? How could everyone are formed inside the womb of a mother with similar features like eyes, hands, legs? Our nature is following the physics class very perfectly. If we ask, who has fixed those laws? Reply from a common man is God. But the topmost theoretical physicists in the world are saying that yes, all this is done by God, but that God is a normal human just like us. That God is a programmer who is simulating a program on a computer outside the world. As soon as that God who is similar to human press the enter button on computer, with the process of Big Bang, the universe was created. We are the part of that simulation, but there are many people of the similar kind and saying that from then the concept of multi-universes was started. It seems there is no difference between a computer programmer in a software company and that God. Why they are considering the God as a human is? During last 10 years, our technology has increased almost 3 times. Now, we are in an illusion where many things do not exist, like 3D movies, virtual reality, simulation games, Xbox, etc. These are making us feel the world which does not exist really. Within 50 years, the human can design our world of this complicated universe as a simulation program. People in the simulated program does not know that they are an simulation. They too lead their life similar to us. When we create the world similar to ours after 50 years, people in that simulation also can create another one after 50 years. Now, we start thinking in reverse direction. When we are able to create the similar simulation, we might also create it by someone in a perfect way that we cannot even find this is a simulation. What the topmost theoretical physicists saying is, we are also the part of a computer program, and all the physics and biological laws in the world are the values which were set in that program. If you have ever played the games like GTA, Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed, the entire game runs in a male point of view. We give the instructions to the hero what to do in that game. But what the hero thinks, he feels that he is moving as per his thoughts. In fact, he does not know that we are instructing him to move. It might be the same in our life also. Someone might have given you an instruction to watch the video of Brain Changer, but you are feeling that you yourself came and watching the video. That character would die in any of the stages, and again a new game will start. Similar to our life, What the scientist from the other category saying is, our life is the dream of someone else. Feeling your dreams in life very realistic than our real life. By laughing and crying in the dream, you might be experienced with the dreams which you wish them to be true, or sometimes to be a dream. Don't you feel when you get those dreams as, is the dream real or you are the real? We are creating the God with the feeling of being possessed by goddesses, and also creating spirits or devils with the feeling of being possessed by the spirit. While we are able to create the God and devil, we can also create another world very easily. The argument of the other scientist is the entire world is a hologram. Hologram is a sticker which glitters and tuck on things which we buy other side. They appear different from each angle. That is a three-dimensional image on two-dimensional surface. Our world is also the same. We can explain it in two ways. One is our life is a first dimension image, but another second are running in parallel with us on the earth. For example, after death, what we turn to? We may take birth in the second dimension. What if we die in that dimension also? We may take birth in the third dimension. Again, we return to the first dimension. It happens in a cyclic form. Comparing this concept with the radio FM signals, now the second one in the concept of hologram. According to this, in a dimension, there will be only you and the chair you sat on. There will be no computer in front of you. In second dimension, there will be you and your computer, but the chair will be missing. In third dimension, there will be your chair and computer, but you will be missing. Likewise, we feel the reality due to the overlapping of those three dimensions with each other. The argument of some other scientist is, it seems we are just like microorganisms. Do you know, even after we brush our teeth, our mouth contains 500 crore bacteria. What that bacteria would think? Our mouth itself is their world. They think that God is present outside the mouth. Similarly, they thought that we may be the microorganisms on any living being. But the lifetime of those bacteria in our mouth is only 24 hours. We live 100 years as our lifetime. Maybe another living being on which we are microorganisms is living 100 years for its 1 lakh years of lifetime. Difference between three is speed depends on time. If the speed at which blood flows in human increases for 5 times than the normal, then for them 1 second is equal to 10 seconds. It means they can observe everything around them in a slow motion. Even if a fly flies at high speed, they just can catch it likewise. For example, if a car moves from one end to another within 10 seconds in front of us, we can see that car. If that car passed within a second, it looks like a flash. We just hear the sound. Only the time can create the illusion and makes us to feel it. Only two are realistic in this world, time and space. To explain any physics class, you have to consider these two as base elements. There is another category of scientists. What they are saying is, aliens are conducting social experiments, considering human as living beings and Earth as the laboratory. Like as a part of a research how an advanced species behave, and saying that aliens are using our Earth. We are created by them and so they are wandering invisible to us. If the question arises, what is real? The reality is of two types, absolute reality and relative reality. Absolute reality is the original reality, no one knows what it is. It is not in our control and we cannot change it. Relative reality is the reality, what we are experiencing now. That is, what we see, hear, think and understand. It will be in our control, but we do not think of controlling it. This relative reality can be controlled by saints near the Himalayas. Even though the climatic conditions of Himalayas is below freezing point, saints and monks living there without a shirt on their body. How come they are surviving there without proper tasty food and facilities? Why? Because they know everything is an illusion and nothing is real. For them, eating the biryani is just a programming and they feel that it is not real. So they sacrifice all the pleasures and live the spiritual life. Now tell me, Are they saints? Are we fools? What is the difference between human race and animals? Animals do not know that they would die soon. Only the human knows that nothing is permanent and death will happen soon. The animals living happy life with full freedom, but the humans is leading a life full of revenge, hatred, jealous like a beast. So, avoiding all this from now, we shall live our life like a sweet dream. Friends, which was the most interesting point in today's episode? Please comment below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.